Oh, hello everyone! So today I'm going to stream a very special game. I don't know if any of you know it, but it's Phantasy Star Online. And this is not the new one, which is Phantasy Star Online 2. This is actually the old one. The one from like beginning of 2000. But that's even more special. It's not even the first one, it's episode 3. If you know what Phantasy Star Online games are about, it's sort of space odyssey, discovering of the new planet, exploring its dark secrets and things like that. Episode 3 it continues the story of the original Phantasy Star Online game, which was like MMO. But this one is not MMO. This one is a card game. That's why it's quite unique. And I'm going to show this game. I'm going to do a full playthrough of this game. Hope you like it. So let's start from the very beginning. Obviously online doesn't work because the game is like super old. The servers are all offline. So going to be offline game. And it's going to be story mode. So this game, the story of this game takes place 20 years after the story of the first game, which is the original Phantasy Star Online. So I already have some playthroughs done, but I'm not going to show that. I'm going to start from the very beginning, from the character creation, and a set of streams for the whole story. The story also is divided on 2 chapters, like 2 storylines, but I'm going to tell about that a bit later. Anyway, let's just start. So, yes, I'm going to create a new character. So, Pioneer 2 was the place where the first game kind of started. And this one is 21 years later from the first game. So it's like Pioneer 2 still exists, but it's a bit different. Let's watch the intro. So first, Phantasy Star Online starts with Pioneer 2, the big spaceship that comes to planet Regal. And here you can see a recap of the story of the original Phantasy Star Online. And this song was the opening of the original game too. So it's like nostalgic. So you can see the human population was starting to look for a new home, and they sent out spaceships, and one of the planets they discovered was Regal. So the first game was about that, and now, after 21 years, a lot of things changed. New characters grew up. So there is still some sort of resistance about settling on the planet. So basically, humans still did not settle on planet Regal, and But there are still things going on, and that's what we are going to do. We're going to discover what is actually going on. But first, we need to create a character, and this is the fun part. I mean, it's always the fun part when you create a character. Because the game is old, there aren't many options what to choose from. But as you can see, if you're familiar with the original game, all the types of characters are still present here. Like hunter, male and female, cast, ranger, male, female and cast, horse, male, female, human, and male, female, Newman. So I'm going to create a character which would look the same as my original Phantasy Star Online MMO character. So let's take a look at character creation. Okay, the face. I know exactly what I'm going to select. I just want to show what options you have. There aren't many options, like compared to current games where you have a lot of customization options. There aren't many. Okay, so this face. There. Them are quite nice. This one is cute, but I'm going to pick this one. And now the color. I think it was something along these lines. More or less. Outfit. Well, not many to choose from. They are like the same outfit but different colors. I like this one, like a flower. This one is very cute. This one is like very nice color, but you know what I'm going to pick? I'm going to pick... Where is it? This one. Skin color. Well, you can pick all sorts of skin colors. Actually, don't remember what kind of character my first was. I think it was this one. Proportion. Yeah, you can make your character like smaller or bigger. I think I'll make it... You can make it like a child even. I think I'll make it like this, more or less. Like not too big, not too small, like average. I think my original character was kind of like that too, a bit smaller than usual. Okay, character name. This is going to be long. Okay. Makes sense, right? Yep, so everything done. Face, hair, costume, and the name, which is important. Okay. Yeah, if you recognize the character, that is the character that I have on my avatar on Twitch here and on YouTube. If you also follow my YouTube channel, it's the same avatar. Now you know where it came from. It was from Phantasy Star Online, the original one, and now I will make the same character here, so go Phantasy Star Online. Okay. I guess I get orange section ID. Well, not much I can do about it unless I change the name or some other options, like the race or something. Okay, so here is where we pick the story. You have 2 stories, Hunters and Arcs. So basically the game is divided into 2 sort of chapters. They're the same story, but from 2 different sides. From 2 different sides. One is Hunters, which is like the government side, and one is Arcs, which is like opposition side. When you play the game, you will actually see the full story, but from only one side, the one you pick. And then if you want to see the other side of the story, the other side of the events, the motivations of the other party, of all other characters you meet, you can choose different option and play the full story again. So it's like that. Actually, another interesting thing is that you can do both of them simultaneously if you want. But I will probably do like first one side of the story and then second side of the story. So if you want to follow the whole thing, just check it out from time to time. I will play both stories. Okay, I think I'm going to start with Hunter's side because it's a bit easier, I guess. There is also a funny thing that you can press a button on the loading screen and get some music, but the music is random, you can't really control that. Yeah. So it's the chief of this place where we are. This place is called Morgue. Well, not much information for the starters, but you can talk to the assistant and she will tell some more information. So now we know that we are the new commander. Okay, not... I mean, they gave some information, but this was probably confusing if you don't know what the game is about. So the game is essentially a card game. That's why it's called Card Revolution. So it's not just for the show, it's really a card game. But it's also an RPG, sort of, where you have your teammates. You have a story, you control other characters. Hello? So, we just started, and we get 3 characters at our disposal. So you're the commander, and there are characters that you can actually command with. Hello, it's one of them. So the thing is, you as the commander, you don't actually fight, but you control other characters on the battlefield. Each character that you get, like in the beginning you have just 3, but there will be more characters as you progress the story. All of them have their own special abilities, and when you play with them, sometimes it's best to select one character over the other, depending on what sort of strategy you want to go for. That's very important. That's very important bit of information that he said. The weapons you're going to equip are actually cards. Like, they're literally cards. And as we are doing the hunter side, cards that we get are weapons. So all their cards will turn into weapons that you can equip. If you play the arc side, the cards will be creatures, but we'll talk about this later. Yeah, so basically it's some sort of technology they developed, so instead of using actual weapons to kill people, they use cards. Let's talk to other teammates. Okay, where is our third teammate? Oh, she's here. Okay, so you talked with your teammates and they all are saying about those cards that are some thin objects that turn into weapons, and they're all confused. What are those things actually doing? That's normal. Yeah, when you use these things for the first time, I bet you would be confused. So this is a research facility, and now you can go... I'm actually wondering if you can go there. It's been a really long time since I played this game. So, like, I remember some things, but I don't remember everything, so I might get confused sometimes too. So this is the place where you can build your decks. As you know, this is a card game. Let me see if it will let... Okay. So, because we just started, there isn't much I can do. I only have one character deck that I can edit. So, these are those cards. As you can see, they're all weapons. Each of them has stats, like HP, AP, TP. It's like, well, I guess I'm going to explain this later because otherwise it's going to be confusing. But basically, like in any card game, each card has HP, each card has attack points. TP is like tech points, sort of magic, and MP is movement. I guess weapons don't really have movement because weapons don't move by themselves, but characters and creatures, they actually have movement, and depending on how much they have, they can move several points. So each card also has characteristics. There's a lot of things to do. I didn't actually edit anything yet because it's just a starter deck. We're just going to do a tutorial mission first anyway, so it's not like we need much at the moment. Let's just go and talk to everyone. So this NPC over here is going to give you side quests as you play the game. So there are quests that progress the main storyline and side quests that just give you extra dialogues, extra scenes, extra cards sometimes, and extra experience. Which is always good because the more you level up, the more variety of cards you're going to get. And variety is always good. So, we need to select the map and the rules and the deck. I think I talked to everyone. Let's go and check with the commander if there is anything I need to do. Yep. Okay, so this is the first quest. Okay, that one you can't go in because it's for online battles, I believe. I guess they don't say anything new. Let's go see the quest. there's going to be some sort of tutorial. So this thing is entry counter. Here is where you go to your quests from. Yeah, so this machine will list all your quests, or your main story quests and all the side quests. So when you're ready, you can always go here and check what you need to do. And you can also select which team members will go on which quest, but we're going to see that soon. Okay, first we select the map or the quest. Like, if you're in story mode, it's the quest that you select, but if you're in free battle, there are no quests, you just select the map you want to play on. So, on the right here, you can see the description of the quest. So, government mission means it's the main storyline quest. The fossil of a giant creature was recently discovered. So we're going to investigate that fossil. Let's do this. But as this is our first quest, it's going to be more like a tutorial. So, rules. This is also interesting thing in this game. Every battle has its own rules. Like, there are some basic rules that usually, like, without changes, there are some basic rules, but sometimes maps have changes to the rules. You need to check what actually changed. Like, for example, here, minimum roll, dice roll is 3. Maximum, so it's changed from 1 to 3. Everything else seems the same, so if you see changes, they will be shown in orange here. You can take away dialogue if you want, but it's, yeah, but it's better to have dialogue, it's more fun. Okay. So, we checked the rules, now we need to select the deck. Okay, so we can only select one character for the first mission, and that's Silver. The Newman Hunter girl. The other character that you see here is from the ARC side, so if you started with the ARC side story, this would be the character you could select, and you would not be able to select this character, so the character is also depend on which story you play. As I said, you can play 2 of them simultaneously, so whenever the characters are available, you can select them, but only on the side they are available in. Okay, so select this one, confirm. Let's do this. Okay, so the researchers were attacked by someone, and we're going to see who attacked them. Okay, so the dice decides who attacks first. Here I got lower dice, so it will attack second. You can select if you want to change your hand, so this is your starting hand. The cards that you have, you can check their descriptions. So these are like the barriers. Barrier cards are like defensive cards. They don't really give you any attack, but they give you extra protection. And the weapon cards are actually the weapons that you can attack with. They're also like techniques cards, which are either physical attack, like here you can see it gives +2 AP, which means attack points, so this is an attack card, and this one gives question mark of attack, which is also, it boosts your attack, but it depends on something, and here it depends on how many cards you have in the deck. I think I'm going to change. I kind of wanted more weapons. Okay, as I said, Arcside, they use creatures. As we use weapons, they use creature cards. So, word of caution, this game is not fast. This is like a strategy game, so it can take a while, like every battle can take a while. Okay, so what I did now, I equipped 2 weapons. I don't think I want to move. Let's proceed to next phase. What is this? Attack +1. So you can check what other cards are in the field. So here we have 2 poison lilies. They have 2 HP. They have 2 HP and my attack will be 2. And my character itself has 3 attack points. Okay, so I'm going to use this weapon to attack the lilies. Now it's a defense phase, where the opponent can defend their creatures, but they probably didn't have cards to do it. I think I'll just change this card. Don't really need it. So now it's opponent's turn. They summon a new creature. Defense. Okay, they are going to attack. Because I'm a hunter, hunter side, I have weapons, and first, when the opponent attacks you, they attack your weapons. So basically it's your HP plus HP of the weapons that you have equipped. So she is going to attack for 2 damage, and my sword has 3 HP. If I use dodge, which is a defensive card, I will protect it, and she will miss. Because it gave my sword 2 more HP, so it negated the damage. Okay, I can set another weapon. Okay, so this one is a gun, so it's kind of longer range. I guess I'll equip the gun. So you see each card costs those yellow circles. So if I equip this sword, my attack, sort of action points, will go down by 2. Which means after that I can only either move by 2 squares or attack or do 2 attacks. If I don't equip, I will be able to do more attacks. Well, let's equip. I can move here. See, now I only have 1 action point. Well, this one deals the most damage, and I attack the opponent's character. If you defeat the opponent's character, you defeat you win the round, the game, whatever. Okay, she's going to attack me with both creatures. I need to protect this sword, otherwise it will die. It only deals 1 damage. My sword has 3 HP, but I can still protect it, so I will be able to avoid the damage. No, she still attacked me, and my sword only has 1 HP left. So, if the sword gets attacked again and I can't protect it, it means I will lose that sword. Let's equip the saber. I don't really need to move because I'm just next to the story character and I'm just going to attack face. Okay, so here is the tech card, which is like magic. So you can see instead of AP, it uses TP plus 2, so it means tech point. So my character has attack points 3 and tech points 1. It means that she attacks, her attacks are much stronger than her magic. So it's better to use attack cards with her rather than magic, but she can still use magic, why not? Okay, this is attack action. I'm going to use extra attack.
Defense.
With that extra attack card, I dealt 8 damage with her. And now 6 more. And I'm going to win this. Yay! D bless. Probably because I took too long and didn't combo many cards. Okay, when you win, you get 4 packs to choose from. They contain random cards. Well, let's pick this one, for example. Oh, there are rumors saying that each pack has a priority of specific types of cards, but it's still kinda random, so... Okay, I got 2 new cards. So this little number in the top right corner, like N4, all of them are N4. It means the rarity of the card, so the higher the number, the better the rarity. So this one is like normal rarity. Well, I just started the game, it's unlikely they will give me rare cards from the beginning. Oh, now I just need to go and report on the mission. Yeah, of course we were pretty good. It was just a tutorial. Alright, so here we got the second quest. Congratulations on the first victory! Network. So now we're given a bit more information on what's going on. So we are trying to do some development on the planet's surface. And there is that organization called ARCs that keep messing things up. They're against it. And now we need to go and see what they are up to. Okay, so Kranz is saying that he's looking for his father, who disappeared one day. Like, as the story progresses, you keep talking with the characters and they reveal some things about themselves, which also can start some side stories that you mostly get from the dialogues during some battles and cutscenes. Sometimes, like, this game doesn't have many cutscenes, but it has a few and they're really cool. If you keep watching, you will see some of them. You can't actually see all of them on one playthrough, so it has to be more than one playthrough if you want to see them all. But you will definitely see some of them, and they are very well done. So, yeah, she is now saying that all three of those characters, they were all childhood friends. Yeah, let's talk to her now. Yeah, so she's saying the orcs are just resistance force against the principal government. So basically they are the bad guys, they mess things up. But as you play the story, you will find out why. And are they really as bad as everyone makes it seem? Okay, so the quest giving NPC doesn't have any extra quests at the moment. I guess that's to be expected because we just started the story. Changes to the rules. Minimum roll. So basically it's just a minimum roll. I guess for the starting missions they make things easier. Well, for now just selected the same character. Let's see. Inflicts 2 more damage when attacking story characters. That's a good one. Oh, that's just the basic one. Some text. Yeah, I guess I can keep this one. It's not bad. I will equip this one. I will leave this one for later. So if I move here, I will only have one more... I'll move here. And I will attack this enemy. Should kill it unless he protects it. Okay, so every time you kill a creature, if you're a hunter side, or if you kill a weapon, if you're arc side, you get some experience. This experience is sort of, you know, like League of Legends, where you level up during the match, and this experience only works within that very match. It's the same here. Basically, you level up your dice. So if you have enough experience, you will get +1 for all dice rolls. For example, if you roll 1, you will get 2. But if you level up more, if the battle is very long and you level up more, you kill a lot of stuff, you can get +2 rolls or +3 rolls. And even if you roll something like bad number, you will still get those extra rolls. And if you roll a good number, oh, you will be unstoppable. My barrier died. I think it's time to equip this one. I'm going to move for one square here. And use this one that has 2 more damage against story characters. Attack a story character. So he can't protect himself. I dealt 6 damage. I think I will remove those. I will remove those and draw new cards. I was trying to look for some protection cards, but didn't get any. Yeah, I can't defend. I have no protection cards. So my sword will die now. Let's see. Sword. Okay, so this one is +2 damage and it attacks everything in a line. Over here. This one might be good. Dark Slayer, and it attacks dark creatures. I believe those claws are dark creatures. Yes, dark creatures. So this sword actually deals more damage to those claws. Okay. I think I'm not going to equip anything else for the moment, and I actually can't even move. Let's try to do this. That's all. Aw, why so low? Let's pick this. New card. So this one puts acid condition. This one is a creature character which I can't use while I play Hunter's side, but if I switch to Ark's side, I will be able to use this card. So you basically unlock cards for your save file, kinda. So if you start a new story, you will have those cards. Okay, now we have 2 more quests. I believe one of them is a main storyline quest and another one is a side quest. This is quite important information about the arcs. So they mentioned someone called Break. Is a member of ARX and stole the card technology. We are definitely going to meet this person. Spoilers. Yeah, so now Kranz is also saying how those 3 were childhood friends. And that is also important bit of information. They're just making fun of each other. So Kranz is looking for his father, and Silver is saying that she's looking for someone as well, her sister. Ah, that's nice. So they lost contact, but then they met again after they registered for hunters. Yeah, she's also saying they were playing together. We have more missions to do, and we also have decks to build. So here there are 3 characters that we can select from. As you can see, there are many more that will become available over the course of the story. Okay, so each of them has different characteristics. We already saw Silver. She has 3 attack points, which is a lot, so she's quite strong physically. And it's good to use physical attacks with her rather than attack points. Trans has he's a ranger and he has fixed range, so his range is always the same no matter which weapon you equip. And Inolis is a mage. She's a force, so she has low attack, but she only has 1 tech point, which is not much for a mage, but she has a special ability that allows her to use tech cards, which are like magic cards, for 1 action point less. Which means you can equip you can use some of those high cost cards for 1 point less. They will be easier to come into play. Let's try to make a deck for her. So, because she is magic oriented, it's good to pick some weapons that allow you to use magic, because you can't use those magic cards with everything. You have to use the weapons that have tech points over here. Oh, this one is a good one. I'm going to use this. This one is basic weapon, but it allows you to use tech, which is good. This one is a sword. She's a hunter, but you cannot equip it because she is a mage. So, and it can only be equipped by hunter class only. So you can't equip any of those. What about this one? Dark Slayer, but it doesn't really help much with tech, but might still use it. Acid. Well, can try. Okay, Kain Rod. Oh, this one is pretty good. This one is good. Yeah. Not only it has 3 tech points, which is quite a lot. It also can freeze. If you roll 5 or higher on the dice, it can freeze the opponent, which is super good. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen very often because it's kind of random. So I guess I'm going to give her those canes and rods. Yeah. What about the guns? C.A.R.D Demolisher. Yes, I can give her this gun. Barrier, yeah. Okay, forces cannot equip, so I cannot equip this specific one, but I can equip this one. So this one increases AP and TP, which is good. Let's pick. Okay. So we have 14 cards out of 30. The decks here are 30 cards, and you need to sort of balance them so that they have weapons and barrier items and attack techs and magic and defense, which is also super important. Native. Blocks all attack by native creatures. This card is kind of situational, but if you are facing someone who has a lot of native creatures, it's very good. Okay, let's put those magic techs. Dodge is also super important. Guard, reduce. Yeah, reduce is also very important. What's this? Bind. Bind. What does it do? Roll 3 or higher to paralyze. This is good, but I'm not sure it's good for her because she doesn't really have much physical attack. But since we don't really have many things to choose from, I guess we could put this one and this. We need to put 4 more card attack action. I guess can put those attack action. Maybe 1 bind. Major Slayer. It means that if you attack some big characters with a lot of HP, it deals extra damage. Yeah, 7 HP, 3, 2. Maybe get this one, Dark Slayer. I doubt there will be many big HP creatures in the beginning of the game, so maybe we'll leave this one for later. About this one, Minor Slayer. Oh, actually, this might be good. This might be good because there are a lot of small characters. Dark Slayer. Let's put this one, Minor Slayer, instead of Dark Slayer, because Dark Slayer is more situational. Like, a small character, a minor creature can be not dark, so... Okay. I guess that's it for now. Okay, so today we created a character, did a few missions, created a deck, and I suppose I will wrap up for today because it's been a while and it's kind of late for me, so that's it for today. I'm going to continue next time. I want to do the full playthrough of this whole game. So if you're interested, if you want to watch more of this game, feel free to come here again. I will announce my stream again. So thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked the game as well. See you next time. Bye bye.